Okay, page 6. I like to give my partner rules on what to eat, how to dress, etc. Oh, very much so. I have plenty of sexual fantasies that I would like to try out, more than most of my kinky peers. I don't know if it's more than most, so I'm going to go neutral. Depends on the individual. Assuming I was single, which I am, I would like to join an existing couples or polygroups relationship. Nope. Been there, done that, didn't like it. I am a gentle and loving dominant, and I primarily treat my partner like a little treasure. This is pretty much true. Yeah. The idea of torturing someone sexually is appealing. Yes, it is appealing. I enjoy it when my partner plays or acts like a pet animal, dog, cat, pony. I don't... If they like it, I can get into it. It's not a requirement, so I'm going to be neutral. I enjoy verbally degrading my partner or calling them humiliating names during sex. Oh yeah. I want to meet more like-minded kinky people, and I'm willing to put effort in that. Yes, kind of. I mean, I'm not much of a social butterfly, so. Sometimes I have sexual fantasies that I don't think I would get out of alive and well in reality. Yeah, that's true. I have a thing for large age differences in sexual encounters or relationships. Not necessarily large. I mean, what guy doesn't like the idea of having some kind of like 19 or 20-year-old young nubile thing running after him? At this point, that would be a relatively large age difference for me, but it's not a requirement, so I'm going to go a little bit above neutral. I do not feel that my partner can ever abuse me. I am their property. No. I enjoy and take pride in being a good domestic servant from it. Nope. Next. All right, almost done. 7 of 8. Being physically restricted during sex is arousing. Not for me, no. I want my partner to be my domestic servant and take care of the household chores such as cooking, cleaning. Well, it would be nice, but it's not required, so it's going to be just a little bit below absolutely agree. In an ideal relationship, my partner has no hard limits. Their life belongs to me, and I should decide what is good for them. That's not an ideal relation. I think everybody has hard limits. If they had no hard limits, then that means that I could never completely please them, because they'd have no sort of like... that's the way I interpret it. Anyway, so I'm going to say no, mostly no. I enjoy keeping my partner as a pet, providing them with a cage, feeding them out of a bowl. I'm not quite that hardcore. I can't say I would be against it, but I don't really operate that way right now. I enjoy watching people being naked or having sex, even or especially when they're unaware that I'm watching. I can't say I don't have voyeurism-type tendencies or sort of fetishes a little bit, but yes, I'm going to somewhat agree. It was much more prevalent when I was younger, but not so much now, necessarily. I enjoy playing or acting like a pet animal. No. Using toys and other objects makes sex less intimate between my partner and I. Not necessarily. So I'm going to mostly disagree. Treating my partner with little or no respect during sex arouses me. It can, depending on the situation. I'd like my partner to submit to me 24/7, and I'm willing to take the responsibility that comes with it. I'm not a full-spectrum 24/7 power exchange kind of guy. Not in that sense. So I'm going to say mostly disagree. Only because I want to leave room for maneuvering, etc. I could not be always dominant or always submissive. I need both. No, I'm always dominant. I would enjoy being owned in an arrangement where my owner... Nope. I love seeing the fear in my partner's eyes when they know I'm going to inflict pain on them. I can't say I don't enjoy it when it does happen. And last page. Sometimes I have sexual fantasies that I don't think that my victims, quote-unquote, would get out of alive and well in reality. Alive and well? I don't have murder fantasies, so I don't really sometimes have those kind of fantasies. Have I had violent fantasies? Yes. So I'm not going to completely disagree with it, but mostly disagree with that. I sometimes enjoy forcing my partner to do things they strongly dislike. No, I don't enjoy that. No. I mean, if it's a playful dislike or something, but not strongly dislike. I would be willing to leave everything I have behind to live the BDSM life of my dreams. No. If part of my sexual desires are not fulfilled with my partner, I would want to see other people to fill the gaps. If part of my sexual desires are not fulfilled with my partner, then I compromise. I don't abandon my partner for someone else. Dominance or control should be taken from the consenting submissive rather than be given by that submissive without much struggle. Taken rather than given. Depends on the dynamic. I mean, does your partner want to be broken like a horse or something? Or I'm going to go neutral. I don't know what to say to that one. I value my natural instincts over my cultural, social, or emotional trained instincts. Yes, but not over, because my emotional, are emotional instincts trained, or emotional skills trained? I'll somewhat not be neutral on that, but in the positive sense, I guess. I find it adorable when my submissive acts or dresses childlike, or when they engage in childlike activities such as coloring in a coloring book or playing on a playing. I'm not into child play per se, but I mean, if my partner dressed up like a Catholic schoolgirl, I'm not going to complain. But so I'm going to say mostly disagree on that. I mean, I would find it adorable to a sense, but not like, I don't get aroused by the idea of like child play. Ugh. I would like to be completely tied up during sex. Nope. I like it when my partner takes on a nurturing and guiding, almost parental role. Nope. I feel that this test has covered the most important parts of my kinky interests. I guess so. Well, kind of. Yeah, I mean, it's not super comprehensive. If a new awesome kink or BDSM project was launched, I would like to be kept up to date. This is going to ask me for my email address again, isn't it? So no. I would like to work myself on a new BDSM related project. Well, whoever wrote this. And I have ideas for... No, they're wanting my email address again. Okay, well, last couple questions weren't really anything to do with anything. So, all right, let's get to the results. Optionally, tell us how well you fit each archetype. Dominant. That would be a yes. Sadist, mostly yes. Master, mistress, yes. Bondage giver, yes. Degradation giver, yes. Brat tamer, a little bit. Primal, not so much. Daddy mommy, I'm neutral. Owner, yeah. Voyeur, a little bit. Switch, not at all. Age player, not at all. Vanilla, I'm fine with that. Submissive, not at all. Masochist, not really. Slave, not at all. Bondage receiver, not at all. Degradation receiver, again, depends on the circumstances. Brat, nope. Primal prey, nope. Girl boy. Girl boy. I don't know what that means. Archetype girl boy. I'm going to say no. I don't know what that means. Pet, nope. Exhibitionist, a little bit. Non-monogamist, Experimentalist, oh yes. All right. I am not a robot, and 5 plus 6 is 11. Okay, now we can get my results. Okay, so I'm going to take a screenshot of this and post it to the video when the time comes, so it should be appearing on the screen now. And that's my results. I'm 99% dominant, surprise, surprise. 94% a rigger, which I assume is like bondage arrangement. 93% degrader, 83% brat tamer, 83% sadist, and so on, and so on, and so on. So those are my results. Yours may vary. I think in a very, very high-level, broad sense, this might give you an idea in a more concrete way of where you reside in the BDSM sort of spectrum, for lack of a better word. But again, when it comes to actually figuring out where you and your partner reside in relation to one another, definitely do a checklist each other and then discuss your results with one another to find out who likes what, who doesn't like what, where the boundaries are, where there's room for experimentation, and so on. So I hope this was entertaining for you. and appreciate, again, the idea coming from Daniela. And as always, thank you for listening.